As a side note, what you could also do is you could remove the content slot here and also remove the name for the second slot. And then you would have a setup where you have one named slot, the title, and one unnamed slot. Vue.js will treat the unnamed slot as the default slot. So everything we're passing in which doesn't have a named slot assigned, like title, which has one, so the paragraph, for example, which doesn't have a named slot assigned to it, such content will automatically be rendered in the default slot. So saving this will yield us the same result as before, simply by taking advantage of Vue.js' default behavior, which renders unassigned content in the default slot here. Speaking of defaults, we learned how to render content in a default slot, but we also can set up some default content to be displayed. Let's say we're not sure if we receive a third element. Let's say we have a span here. And in this span, we want to have some subtitle slot. So here this name is subtitle. And we don't know if we get some data passed in or not. And actually it turns out we're not getting it here, right? We only assign something to title and then to the default slot. We're not assigning something to the subtitle slot. For such a case, we could set up the subtitle here. So let's give it some styling so that we can really see the difference and make it a bit grayer. If I now save this, we see the subtitle here. And this is the default content which we simply introduce by writing it between the opening and closing slot tag. Whenever we do insert content, this default content here in the middle will get replaced. But it is displayed in a case where we don't have data being passed out from its outside. So in cases where this slot is unoccupied.